Tom here with MMA Junkie to help you break down the co-main event for UFC 263 between Deiveson Figueiredo and Brandon Moreno 2. That's right, 2. The first one happened at the end of last year on impromptu circumstances, if you will, as the fight came together on roughly 3 weeks' notice. Still, that didn't stop either men from putting on a fight of the year contender for the full 25 minutes where they each got to show their proverbial stuff, from striking on the feet to submissions on the floor, takedowns, transitions, and everything in between. If we're lucky, we're going to get more of the same this Saturday. At the time of this video, the odds makers and the public are siding with the sitting champion, with Figueiredo listed at minus 235 and the comeback on Moreno at plus 195. Now, it's not too surprising to see Figueiredo listed at anywhere near 3-1 odds, which is where he was listed the first time. So maybe a little surprising that it is tighter. Sure, the fight was competitive. It was a draw on many scorecards. However, you could argue that it probably still should have been a 48-46 card for Figueiredo if we're going by the judging criteria off of damaging strikes rather than positional changes. Nevertheless, I'm not going to try to relitigate that here. However, I do feel like we could see a lot of those same themes. Of course, Figueiredo was hospitalized the night before, while Moreno dealt with a plethora of fouls during that ranged from low blows, eye damage, to some weird forearm damage. So we could go ahead and call that a wash, as I think both men look to be in the shape of their lives heading into this one. Figueiredo, who I believe answered a lot of his gas tank questions in that first fight, still seems to have a chip on his shoulder. He's coming into this fight in exceptional shape, looking slim, trim, lean, and mean, whereas Brandon Moreno, who is a bit smaller for this division, almost looks to be putting on a bit of muscle, plus getting in a lot of cross-training and boxing and plenty of other regimens in for his training camp. He looks to be very sharp as well. I'll be curious to see if Moreno still uses a lot of left hooks and goes to the body. However, I do feel like his lead-sided themes will serve him well, especially his lead-sided head kicks attached to jabs, or using a bit of double attack action that he was able to hurt Figueiredo, or at least it appeared to hurt Figueiredo in the first fight. I think drawing out Figueiredo's dipping propensities will be huge, whereas Figueiredo, if he doesn't want to get drawn out, or if the counter fighter does not want to get countered even, I think he's going to need a lot more feints. You heard the commentary note on this early, and it is something that Figueiredo, through his confidence, his power, his accuracy, and his insane durability, he doesn't really fear strikes too much. I think he needs to respect Moreno's power and especially his output. He can't be dipping into any of those devastating shots. I also wouldn't mind seeing more calf kicks and front kicks from Figueiredo to help dissuade any pressure. I think it's going to come down to the wire again, folks, but I do think Figueiredo can win 3 or 4 rounds, according to at least how I had it last time. We'll see. This is a completely different fight, and for results as well as my in-depth breakdown for more paths to Moreno's side of victory, check out MMAJunkie.com.